It said everything happens for a reason, but maybe everything happens for a Reese's. Take noise-canceling headphones. Do they block hearing to heighten taste? That sound seems to show everything happens for a Reese's.
This podcast is brought to you by Colgate Total. We take oral health as seriously as you take sports. That's why Colgate Total Active Prevention uses advanced technology to help prevent oral health problems like cavities and gingivitis before they start. It's clinically proven to provide 24-hour antibacterial protection with twice daily brushing after 4 weeks of use. So get a winning routine and prevent oral health problems before they start. Shop Colgate Total Active Prevention at a retailer near you.
The Emmy Award-winning HBO original series Hard Knocks Training Camp brings viewers into the preseason with unparalleled access to the reigning Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks. Go behind the scenes with Sam Darnold, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and the legendary Dark Side defense as they prepare to make another run at the NFL title. See how the best in the world take the hype and pressure head-on. Your football fix starts here with the personalities and challenges that define a championship team. Bonds will be built. Bloopers will be captured. Hard Knocks Training Camp with the Seattle Seahawks premieres Tuesday, August 4th at 9 p.m. on HBO Max.
Falcons 100% did that shit and were found guilty of tampering.
Kirk is such a good dude. He doesn't even know that he's even doing something wrong.
Wearing chains, shirtless on planes. I just met him today, actually.
Talking. Yeah, we talked. We were having lunch. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
fuck.
We talked about your mom.
Yeah.
Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by Crown Royal. When you live generously, life will treat you royally. Believe it. We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there. Jason, happy Father's Day, dude.
Thanks, Trav.
Subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show.
That's
with
right.
1S. Check out our official fan club at newheightshow.com with 1S as well. We always get a bunch of fun stuff from the 92 percenters on there, so make sure you check that out and subscribe. And Jason, let the people know what we got coming up.
We got a great episode for all you 92 percenters out there. We're going to be talking a little bit of Chiefs mini camp, wide receiver market.
Let's go.
NFL tampering accusations.
Ooh.
We're not talking about, well, we are going to get into verdicts.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
We're going to talk about the verdicts of these accusations. Anyways, we got a great show lined up for you guys as always. And we're going to start off first with something new.
What's that?
A little bit of news. I don't know how we got there. All right. New news. First new news. Happy Father's Day. We're a little bit late now. This episode is going to be coming out Wednesday, but we're recording this on Father's Day.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's a nice Sunday morning record.
I figured what else would I want to do on Father's Day than talk with all my boys on the podcast with Trav and intern Brandon and Jets Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like a great morning. I feel like Father's Day in the U.S., everybody's like barbecue, hang out with your family. Dad gets to like not be dad. You're kind of like still dad. So you're really just being dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was looking at some of these other countries and maybe what they do. I heard a really cool one from Germany. But yeah, turns out pretty much everybody just does what the U.S. does. Well, not that they're stealing from us. Is everybody kind of just like, hey, Dad, we're just going to give you a bunch of meats that you like to eat and some cool foods and tell you we love you. And that's true for the United States, United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, Brazil. Brazil celebrates Father's Day by family gatherings, special meals, often featuring traditional Brazilian dishes. Children give their fathers gifts, and many families attend church services to honor and pray for their fathers, which we might have to start going to church because I need somebody praying for me. It's a day filled with warmth and gratitude, highlighting the strong familial bonds in Brazilian culture. It doesn't sound that different. I guess the only difference is...
It's the exact same. There's nothing going on different down there in Brazil.
Yeah. I guess people do go to church because it is a Sunday. So I guess church is a pretty heavily thing in the United States of Father's Day, right? If that's what you do.
If that's what you're into, yeah.
This is the cool one. Germany. I don't even know if I want to list this one next. I want to save the best for last. Fuck it. It's in the list. Germany has a unique way of celebrating Father's Day known as Vatertag or Meinertag. I don't know if I'm pronouncing either of those right. In parentheses, that means Men's Day. It's celebrated on Ascension Day, which is the 40th day of Easter and falls on a Thursday. Traditionally, groups of men go on hiking trips, often pulling wagons filled with beer, wine, and food. While it's a day for men to enjoy camaraderie and the outdoors, it is also a family day for those who prefer to celebrate with their children and loved ones. I think that's a badass way to celebrate Father's Day. You just load up a wagon with fucking meats and beer and see you guys later. Just wander into the woods.
That sounds like your cup of tea, yeah.
That sounds great, doesn't it?
Yeah, until there's bears.
Well, you take some bear spray with you. You'll be all right.
Ooh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, you're good.
Good point.
Just wander
Good
off into the woods with your buddies. Who knows what happens? Nobody's going to ask questions. It's Men's Day.
What about just like wander into the local
pub?
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea either.
That way you can still be, around. You don't have to just wander off into the woods.
I don't know. There's something manly about going off into the woods with a wagon of beer and meat.
Why don't you just drive your Tesla into the woods?
That's because it's not manly. It's not as manly as having a wagon. All right. Great tradition, Germany. Thailand. Father's Day in Thailand is celebrated on December 5th. This is late, but I guess in the southern hemisphere, it's probably roughly the same. It's a day to honor both the king and fathers across the country. Traditionally, children present their fathers with kanna lilies, a symbol of masculinity, and perform acts of respect, such as kneeling at their feet. So I'm kind of on this tradition. Many families also participate in community service activities to honor the king's legacy of kindness and generosity. So I'm out on honoring kings because listen, we're Americans. We don't do royalty. So fuck kings. But I wouldn't mind Kylie kneeling at my feet. You know what I mean? It's Father's Day.
Not fuck kings, but just not into it. Also, why are you into people kneeling at your feet?
It's a sign of respect. It's Father's Day.
That's
maybe feed me some grapes.
You can't be out on kings and in on people bowing.
I'm not into any people bowing. I'm into my children bowing to me and showing me respect, God damn it.
But why is bowing at your feet a sign of respect?
I'm not bowing at my feet. Kneeling at my feet. And preferably Kylie can feed me grapes.
Kneeling at your feet a sign of respect?
I don't know. In Thailand, that's what they say. I want them to kneel at my unwashed feet and smell the aromas into what their leaders scent is protruding. So the next time they think about questioning whether it's bedtime or not, they know. I just put my feet up and they're like, oh gosh, I know what that aroma means. It means it's bedtime.
Yeah, it's definitely bedtime for that.
All right.
Wash your fucking feet. What else we got?
Yeah, so Father's Day's going great. When's Uncle's Day? Do we know?
Damn. We need to get on top of that. When is Uncle's Day?
Oh, and National Uncle's Day is Friday, July 26th.
Oh shit, it's coming up.
You'll be in training camp.
Oh, I will be.
What does one do on Uncle's Day besides call their uncle?
I think that is as far as it ever needs to go.
We'll see. Maybe we can do something nice for Uncle's Day this year. Uncle Don deserves it.
Uncle Don deserves it more than anybody. He's the greatest uncle to ever fucking live.
He is.
And I was just with him on his 70th birthday last weekend, actually. All right, let's keep it going. What we got? Ooh, we got some fun beer bowl submissions.
That's right. Beer bowl submissions are closed. Thank you, everyone, for submitting your beer bowl submissions. We have a ton of outstanding, deserving contestants, and it's going to be tough to narrow this one down. We do have, I guess we should call it controversial video. We have some big names that are interested in getting involved in Beer Bowl now. And we are running into the dilemma of, do we keep the Beer Bowl unique to everyday people, or do we allow influencers, former NFL players, media superstars into Beer Bowl is the question.
Yes.
So we'll show this clip. Here's a clip of two of our good friends, Ross Tucker and our former college teammate and my former NFL teammate and friend, Connor Barwin. Trying to team up and enter Beer Bowl. Let's see what it looks like.
It's Ross Tucker, and I need this. I've been retired for 16 years now at this point. Jason, you'll find out soon. Travis, a little bit longer down the line. This is my only competitive outlet. Beer bowls, beer games, whatever it is. Is it just my friends and I in my garage? Yeah, but who cares? I also, by the way, won the remote competition during the quarantine via Zoom solo. People from my hometown have proven to be excellent chuggers on the world's biggest stage. Please give me a chance. My partner is your former teammate in college and the NFL, Jason. And our team name, it's the Has-Beens. Oh, yeah, guys, one more thing. Even though I am a Labatt Blue guy, I am already prepping for what I'm anticipating the beer being at the Beer Bowl. It's delicious, by the way.
Dude, that's a hell of a video. Hell of a video.
Damn it, man. When you send in a video like that, dude, you can't not love Ross, man. What a guy, man. Fuck. And now I want to play beer pong with him. He's always been a great dude. I've known him as a football player growing up, but him being in the media and everything now, it's been cool to kind of have combos here and there with him, man. But this is awesome, man. For him to even send in a video and be a part of it.
And clearly they have the drinking prowess. You saw it from the trophy he was holding, which is obviously only him and his friends, but that's good enough. Connor Barwin and I think are undefeated in Beer Bowl. You know this, Travis.
Man,
we are a dynamic beer bowl. Beer pong, not as much, but beer ball. Sorry,
beer ball.
Did I say beer bowl?
You are probably the number one beer ball player I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of beer ball, but that was your fucking game.
That was it. I got the technique down.
It's impressive.
This is the question. Do we limit it to regular, everyday people, or do we include superstars? Let's just call it what it is. Ross Tucker and Connor Barwin are superstars.
I think it's unfair if we don't, and I think it's unfair if we do. It's such a good question. I think it's fun if it's just the 92%ers, but I do think it's fun if we have some sort of like one-off. Like, if Ross and Connor are like in on this thing, like maybe you have to compete against them in a contest. I think Jason kind of proved that that NFL drinkers outweighing regular like civilians.
It's weight classes.
That's what I'm saying.
We talked about this with Bruce Lee and Muhammad Ali.
We did. But some guys can just drink I feel like that argument is like combated with the person that just won the hot dog eating contest, the wing eating contest. You know what I mean? Like.
We're going to
weight class in that regard that's because it's always the skinnier person that wins those events.
I mean, this is essentially what we're doing too. You have the Olympics hat on your head. The Olympics used to be only for amateur athletes.
Yeah.
Not professionals were not allowed to participate. Ross, a Labatt Blue guy, is a professional beer drinker, right?
Professional. Yeah.
Can we open it to professional drinkers, or do we leave it a simply amateur event that celebrates drinkers across this country? Mainly in Philadelphia and Kansas City are probably the biggest two contributors, but we'll say across the country. It's pretty national now.
Having a guy like Ross and Connor, even at the event, would be amazing. To have him in it would be electric, but those are two massive human beings, or at least they were at one point. So I mean,
they're still bigger than
dudes.
most. They're still bigger than most. I think Connor's around 230. I think Ross he's around that too, maybe a little less, a little more. I don't know. They fluctuate in that like lighter tight end bodies now.
Are you a heavier tight end right now or what?
I mean, I'm 270. I've been fluctuating between 270
now.
275 and 280 is what I've been fluctuating between.
You got to get it down, coach. You got to get it down.
I'm good. I'm feeling pretty good.
No, I just saw you run a 5K. You need to get that thing down.
I was still 295 when I tried that. I hadn't started the diet yet.
All right. There's some way we can incorporate Big Ross and Connor into the games.
I think it is also, we'll find a way to incorporate everybody, though, because it's easy. It's all just about having fun.
Yeah. But, hey, Ross, unbelievable video. Thank you for that. That fucking made my day.
For those of you that submitted your entries, we just want to thank you. Obviously, the Beer Bowl doesn't exist without you.
Yeah, so I think it's about time we should probably tell the 92 percenters the truth of the Beer Bowl. Unfortunately, I will not be attending. This year. Yeah,
Travis.
I love you, 92 percenters, but I got a lot of shit I'm doing right now, and unfortunately, when we kind of timed up this calendar, I wasn't aware that we were going to do the Beer Bowl this weekend because it's always attached to the Eagles' autism.
Yeah, I mean, it's always the last one. It's the Wednesday before July 4th, but that's fine. It's fine. Yes.
Yeah, because everybody knows that, and that means that I scheduled some things that I can't necessarily back out of. So I'm telling you guys this, that Jason will be there. Obviously, he's always there. Yep. But there will be another Kelsey. Yeah, there will be another Kelsey stepping up in my place that honestly will probably be 10 times better than any episode or any Beer Bowl that ever comes around again. And they will probably take my place on New Heights forever. So Kylie Kelsey will be hosting Beer Bowl with Jason down at the shore. And Kylie, you can't back out. I just said this. I don't even know if you're available, but if you are,
not a bad idea. Have you talked about
it? Would be. No, I haven't. I think this would be awesome. And I'm just throwing it out there because I can't go. So this is my way of making things better. And just, You got it, Kai. You got it.
All right. We'll see. Maybe she'll do it. I don't know. She's not she would definitely be great at it.
We got to get this thing live streamed so I can watch it as this thing goes down.
Maybe I ask her today on Father's Day. She can't say no on Father's Day.
There we go. Just ask. Just tell Wyatt to ask her.
That's the way to go. All right. All right. I'll get on that.
I need Wyatt to pull a favor for me. But I wish I was there. Obviously, from now on, I'll never schedule anything on a Wednesday before July 4th ever again. Love you, 92 percenters, but I know you guys will have an absolute blast with it without me. And somebody's walking away with $50,000.
There we go.
And a gold cup.
Yeah, if you submitted your video and you don't get in, just blame intern Brandon. It's all his fault.
All right, now let's move on to fan mentions of the week. Jason has to race a dog. That's right. He's talking shit about those little tiny leg animals last week, the little wiener dogs. And Tanya Morrow, our Crown Royal Raise a Glass winner from last week, called Jason out on Twitter. That's right. What an honor to be mentioned on the podcast. Challenge, ? How about a race between Jason Kelsey and her dog, Louie? Let's see if you can outrun those tiny legs and endless energy. Make it happen in Texas or Philly. So she's down to travel with that little thing, those little dash hounds, the old dash hound derby guy.
I think it is dachshund. I don't know why. I didn't know if there was like a different way these things were spelled, but yeah, dachshund. Everybody pointed that out to me on Twitter last week. First of all, I'll beat the fuck out of Louie. Very confident.
Hey, calm down there, Gary.
How far are we racing?
Let me see this thing.
I am murdering that thing. I'm murdering it.
Dude.
Let's go. Let's do it. 40 yards? How far are we going? Because that thing
it's got
maybe, a good start.
That was maybe 15 yards right there.
I know. But it's got to be at 15 yards. It might be able to keep up. Anything over 10 yards, 15. I think I've beaten it at 15. It's got a good get off. Anything with short legs, short little stubby legs, it's going to have a little quick get off.
That's why you're. That's like me versus you. Really, you're the dachshund. So you think you can beat it in like a 20-yard, 15? What about a 10?
I mean, I think I'll beat it in anything because I just think I'm faster than Louie. But I think 20 yards feels about right.
15. We got to go 15. 15 has a chance is what you're saying. So we need to give it a chance.
Why do we have to give it a chance?
Because you're a fucking human.
What does that have to do with anything? Why does the dog get to determine the length of the race?
Because I don't want it to just be you beating a dog. I want it to be a fucking good race.
Okay, well, as humans, what do we determine as being the fastest human on the planet?
Usain Bolt.
100 meters. So why would we go to 15 yards? That's not the fastest That's not, you're not even getting the top end speed at 15 yards. Top end speed is reached it's close to 15.
I was about to say
15 to 20 yards is like really when you're at your max.
Yeah.
So like, what are we, if we're never hitting the top end speed, we're just seeing who has the faster get off.
Because it has to be the top end speed for a dachshund too.
Well, dachshunds are reaching top end way faster.
That's what I'm saying.
But if it gets to go to top end and I never get to go to my top end, how the heck is that seeing which one's faster?
Because it's 15 yards.
I think it's got to be further than 15.
I think 15 is a perfect number.
All right, we're going to do another Twitter poll. We're going to let 92% determine how far this race is. We're going to do either 15 yards.
Dachshund at the dachshund race. Whatever we just watched on that video right there, whatever that distance was.
I think you're right. It looked about 15
distance.
yards. It looked about 15.
15 to 20. It might have been 20. You never know.
All right, well, let's say this. We'll do 20 yards. The dachshunds race was 20 yards. The international football race is 40 yards. And the third choice will be 100 yards, even though it's 100 meters. We're Americans, so we'll do 100 yards. So those are the three choices. Twitter, you guys can decide how far I'm racing this dachshund. It's definitely going to have to happen in Philly because I'm not going to Texas to race a dachshund.
You're going to fucking smoke this dog.
Yeah, of course I am. I'm going to put my cleats on and I'm going to freaking dust this thing. Little short, stumpy legs. The best time to do this might be during the shore week. Maybe this is something we can do as a attachment to the festivities down the shore.
There you go.
Dachshund race. Challenge accepted, Coach Morrow.
Nice. Final mention of this week. Jason started shit on Twitter yet again.
Did I?
Yes, you are a pro at doing this. You've actually been a pro for a long, long time. Stepped away from Twitter because it got a little too wild, and now you're back at it. You're back at it, just stirring the pot.
We're here.
There's a lot of Xenon fans out there who are not happy. Jason said the movie sucked.
I didn't say it sucked. I just said next.
And then admitted to never even seeing it.
I'm going to be honest. The only thing I know about Xenon is this picture that they put on the rundown, which is right here. We'll show it right now. I judge the movie solely off of that picture, and I feel strong in that judgment. There's no way that's a good movie.
It's actually pretty solid.
You remember this?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was like in like a spaceship and everything. I hope I'm right. I could be wrong, but
I mean, based on the picture, it looks like a spaceship movie. So you liked it.
I remember not hating it.
What, do you remember the plot?
Nope. I really don't even remember the plot of Brink.
Team Pup and Suds? Gosh, what was it? There's like another group, the elitist kids, and Team Pup and Sub is like the ragtag group of like just friends.
The old average Joes versus Global Gym.
Well, they're basically saying like you should compete for love of sport and your friends and community as opposed to like selling out to like big conglomerates and be all just about winning. It's not what the meaning of sports is. I think that's essentially what Brink is about. Xenon, girl of the 21st century. I think there's a 0% chance I like this movie, but I do feel a little bit responsible to at least view it. So I guess I'll watch this. I'll probably watch it with Wyatt. I think Wyatt might like it.
Nice, yeah.
Maybe that's what I do for Father's Day.
There you go.
Xenon, girl of the 21st century with Y.
With baby Y. Let's see what Y thinks of it.
All right, we're gonna give it a gander, and I'll get back to you on whether it's good or bad. But I mean, I just think based on the cover, there's a 0% chance this.
You got to erase it. Don't even look at the cover. Don't even erase that whole negative thought process.
They're like in full pink, like tight jumpsuits. I don't even know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Jason. Jesus,
we're in the 21st century.
Triple shot half calf oat milk 2 pumps extra foam. Your coffee order might be getting a little complicated. Your toothpaste doesn't have to be. Arm & Hammer baking soda toothpaste keeps it simple with a powerful ingredient that works hard for you. Baking soda. That's why it's the #1 dentist recommended baking soda toothpaste. As you brush, the baking soda particles dissolve to help break down plaque and stains for a whiter smile. So your teeth can feel clean, look bright, and make brushing a no-brainer. Try Arm & Hammer toothpaste. Simple, powerful, clean.
Let's keep this moving to some NFL news because that's what we are. 92%ers, we're a football podcast. That's right.
Are we?
We're footballers. Jason, not so much anymore, but once a footballer, always a footballer. Believe it. And maybe we talk a little Chiefs mini camp. because that's
cool.
over. Yeah, that just ended last weekend. It was fun. It was always fun. Do a couple days of competing, and then run a quick conditioning test, or at least get introduced to what the conditioning test might be at training camp.
What is your guys' conditioning test?
It initially was
half gassers.
15 half gassers.
15's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot of running.
It is.
It's really not that much when you think about it. Like, you should be able to do 15.
I mean, they're all timed. So
I guess we'll say this. Conditioning tests are really there for the most part, not to see if you're in shape. It's more to see if they're worried that you're going to die. And it's more of a liability thing for the teams. They just want to make sure you haven't done nothing and that you won't have a heat stroke out on the field.
This is a good point.
So 15 is a good test. It's not that much.
You're crazy.
But it's a lot.
You wouldn't be able to go out there and run 15.
Well, first of all, I'm an offensive lineman.
Under 20 seconds, yeah, you would.
I could do it, but I'm also an offensive lineman. They don't make me do it. That was the one nice thing about being the lightest offensive lineman. I just had to do the offensive lineman conditioning test, which is usually less than what the other guys, or at least slower time. So I'm like coasting.
Not in Andy Reid's camp.
I would always just try and win all of them on purpose, though. It was all we did striders for the most part.
That's not conditioning.
The last few years, we had 60-yard shuttles incorporated into it. I'm actually better on the shuttles because you know me. I'm good at turns. I know how to turn. Great turner. It's that hockey. Dude, I'm telling you, it's hockey.
This guy can bend. Hockey stops.
Because when you stop in hockey, you know how to use both feet. You know how to use both feet when you're turning. And I feel like most people that just run, you only think about using your outside foot. And it's just not how it happens.
Well, a lot of guys, believe it or not, don't have the ankle flexion to get that inside foot at the right angle.
Is that what you think it is? I just think it's because they've never done.
You're talking about Gumby and how I'm always able to move around. It's good ankle flexion.
Yeah,
my knees and ankles are underneath me.
I think the ankle flexion is part of it. I think hip flexibility is too, like being able to sink your hips into a turn properly and not have to like bend at the waist.
Yeah.
I think also it's the hockey. Most hockey players I know use both legs when stopping and turning more efficiently than people that never skated. But either way, yeah, we had like 6 seconds to run 40 yards for our conditioning test. It was a joke. I would still run them full speed though.
God, I should have played offensive line.
Oh, should we say what a half gasser is?
It's across the field. It's sideline to sideline.
Which essentially is 50 yards and back.
Yeah. 52.5, I think.
Yeah, it's a little bit over. I didn't want to, it's something like that. Yeah. Across the field, back. The turn really sets it. Like if you just ran 100 yards, it'd be like coasting, but that turn halfway through it's like
that stopping and having to restart after like 10 seconds, like not 10 seconds. Well, essentially it is 10 seconds to go down and back, but 10 seconds there, 10 seconds back. I'm getting way too into this. All right. Yeah. So a half gasser is down and back. And my group, the like middle skill, like the linebackers,
they call them big skill.
There you go. Big skill.
Tight ends, running backs, quarterbacks,
the running backs,
linebackers.
Running backs are skill.
Are they?
Yeah. So it's just linebackers.
All right.
Yeah.
So linebackers, tight ends, quarterbacks. What about outside backers? Those are big. No, those are big guys.
Backers are backers.
Backers are backers. All right.
Yep. And then specialists are with us.
Got it.
Yeah. We run 18 seconds down and back. You got to make it across the line in 18 seconds.
It's a brisk pace.
And you do that 15 times. After about 8,
that's really when it sets in.
That's when your mind starts to kind of go like, man, I wish I
would have ran a little bit more.
I wish I would have ran a little bit more. Wish I would have God damn it.
It's really like there's the first two, where the first two is like, God, I got to get geared up here. Then after 2, you're like, all right, I'm coasting. I got this shit in the bag. And then right around 8 or 10, you're like, God damn, I got fucking 6 more of these motherfuckers.
Just one at a time. Just one at a time.
Deep breaths. Stand up big. Catch the air up high. Don't bend over.
Yep. And then you got to get out of that turn, though. You got to hit that. You got to hit that line, and you got to get out of that turn. Get a good 5 to 6 steps of just a quick burst, and then you can just stride that thing out from that point on.
The key to the half gasser is the start and the turn. Get out to a good start, coast, good turn, coast. If you try and run that whole thing full speed, you're not making 15.
Yeah.
If you don't run it fast enough, you're out after 1. You got to redo it again tomorrow.
I can hate to see it. No tap outs for us.
Minicamp was good, though. You guys got a lot accomplished. You guys also had a bunch of rookies in camp, a lot of rookie receivers. You had some draft pick tight end. That's right. Jared Wiley.
Yeah, Jared. JY.
You had a quote on the 2024 fourth-round pick. He's got a big upside, comfortable, smart guy. He's a lot further along than I was as a rookie. That's a lot. What do you mean further along?
I guess when I was coming in, I kind of had to rethink this after I said it after the interview. And it's just I have a completely different offense. I had a completely different offense when I came in than he did. And I think my skill set obviously is for this type of offense that I'm in now, more so than, the run first type offense that we had with Jamal Charles when I first got into the league. And that being said, I see a lot in Wiley, Jared, that suits this offense way better than I suited the offense that I was in when I first got here. And that's kind of how I initially feel. I'm like, man, he's light years. He's making way more plays. He's, you know what I mean? He's way more comfortable in how he's running routes, how he's seeing the field. And I think that's a test to, how smart he is. And I think it's he's got a good feel of feeling voids and being open. And then on top of that, you put the ball anywhere in his vicinity, he's making the catch. He's got great hands. He's a big guy. He's go up and catch the ball over his head. That is, if you throw him a jump ball, he can go and get it. If you throw it on the ground or by his toes, he can go and get it. So you just see a lot of upside and a lot of opportunities for him to, at least be accountable in the receiving game. And then we'll slowly start to find out when we got pads on everything you could do in the run game and on the perimeter in terms of blocking and really turn him into a Swiss Army knife like the tight end position is used.
Absolutely. You guys also have Pat Mahomes trying to learn a knuckleball, which, let's be honest, if he's trying to learn a knuckleball, this has nothing to do with being a better quarterback because nobody wants to catch that. He just, I think, got inspired by watching the Padres. Waldron dude who has a nice one, apparently. Yeah, this is him throwing one, which this is why it's fun. Doing stupid stuff like this, right? Just have fun.
This is you
gotta remember, you're still out there playing a game.
Yeah. You got to keep it lighthearted, all right? Doing shit like this is always a good time. Throwing behind the back passes, doing a whole bunch of just stuff you would in the backyard playing with your boys as a kid, Do
you think defensive coordinators are seeing this and wondering if they have to get
Nobody, and Pat wouldn't even think about throwing a knuckleball on purpose. There's a few of them that come off his hand.
Yeah.
And if you throw it with the right spin rate and then
dives.
You add wind to it, it'll knuckle on you a little bit now. And that way it turns from this catch, it just turns to get it to the body. Find a way to get it to the body.
Dude, I was running a little 10-yard out route in warmups before the fourth preseason game because I was bored one year when Carson was a quarterback. Mm-hmm. He threw a ball and I don't know if
killing it in minicamp, by the way. Keep going.
Nice. I don't know if it's the spin it had or if what you're saying, the wind kind of was taking it, but it felt like that thing was it wasn't like it was a full knuckle, moving all over. It just was almost like
it had a little snake weave to it.
It had such a vicious spiral that it was almost wobbling as it was coming to me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's 100%. Pat has that ball. He has the splitter. He has the nosedive. Sometimes it'll just fucking dive on you.
Do you know the moment it's in the air, which one it is potentially, or is the wind the dynamic?
No, you can tell sometimes how it comes off the hand that it's going to be just a little bit funky.
It's I'm not going to go at this with just my hands. I'm going to go at this with my body because it's a little bit more of a wild card.
Yeah. And the hard ones are the ones where it's a timing throw and you don't necessarily see it come out of his hand. You see it halfway to you.
Already coming to you? Yeah.
And you just got to kind of
just got to make it right. Another big thing at minicamp was our man Chris Jones, friend of the show, had some outstanding quotes. Stone Cold Jones, double birding it.
Kids, don't go out here double birding your teachers, adults. You can double bird your friends. That's fun.
It's got to be the right situation.
Don't double bird any strangers. It's not cool, man.
Well, I mean, if they deserve it, they deserve it. But let's reserve it for deserving people. Don't just whip them out of nowhere. I mean, you can't. Chris Jones on the Chiefs bringing back the entire defensive line. They graded my owner an F. I got 2 middle fingers for them. He's an A+ in my book. The funniest part about this is he is double birding his friends. He's double birding all of his teammates.
Damn, that was an NFL TA. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I love it. I think it's great. It's also good that Chris is now back in good graces after the holdout from last year. Obviously, things are going great with the defensive line, and it seems like everybody with the Chiefs, everybody's happy with their current situation, it seems.
Everybody is. And everybody was happy last year. Obviously, Chris probably wished it played out a little bit different, but
it worked out well. He won a Super Bowl and got his contract. It's fine.
Exactly. Everybody was still excited to go to work every single day. Like, I hope everyone knows that it was business. You know, Chris is a guy that when he's in the building, he's the best player that you can have on your team. And that's why we love him, man.
Well, he was also asked about retirement. And he said, once you begin thinking about things like that, you get into feed the mind, those types of thoughts. He said, I don't even want to take my mind to go that far to the R word. We've got more years. I don't know, though. Travis is pretty fucking old. So
Chris, I'm only like 3 years older than you, man.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. Do you have any responses to Chris other than you guys are pretty much the same age?
I mean, no, we're not the same age. I'm 3 years.
That's a lot of years.
In the league. 3 years in just like football world. I think
he'll be 35 this year. So Chris is 32, 31?
No, Chris isn't even 30, I don't think.
Oh, so you're quite a bit older than him.
Yeah, definitely. I'm probably 5 or 6 years older than him, but like I have 3 more years in the NFL over him, I think. Which means I stayed longer in college. I don't know. I'm with him on the I don't really even think about it. Until somebody asks me about it.
Yeah, until you're forced to think about it. Let's be honest. You think about it sometimes during really hard times of your body. You're like, man, how much longer can I do this? But it's in passing. It's not like a legitimate thought.
Yeah, it's a thought that's like, I love playing this game at the highest level possible. And I love playing at it at a level where I know I can have a bunch of success. I know I can still go out there and moss a dude in the end zone. I know I can go out there and catch a flat route and turn it into a 15, 20-yard gain and make a few guys miss. The moment that I can't do that, I think that's when I'm just going to be like, all right, what am I doing this for? Like, I get excitement out of catching a ball, splitting a bunch of defenders and getting a huge first down when nobody expected me to do it, or I scored a huge touchdown in a playoff game in the fourth quarter when the team needed it the most. You know what I mean? I like the moment that I can't do that and I'm playing it at an average or a less of a successful like level that I am right now. I think that's when I'm probably going to call it quits.
I mean, this is ultimately what ended up being why I chose to step away. I just don't think I can play it at the level that I used to play it at, even though people might disagree with that. I know it because I remember being out there last year and not being able to execute it the way I wanted to. But I think he also talked about like the R word and people starting to think about retirement. I do think I've heard this before. Like the moment you start thinking about retirement, you're already retired or whatever. I was thinking about retirement 4 years ago and I played for 4 years. So I'm not buying that bullshit. I think if you're even remotely being honest with yourself, people start thinking about this in the league later in their career when it gets harder to continue doing it and you're fighting your body more and more to continue doing it.
I was fighting my body the first year I got in the league.
Yeah.
Fighting my body is just a part of the gig, man. That's not what's going to chase me out of the National Football League.
Part of it.
I think you were very fortunate that you were able to go out on your terms. And that's the goal. If I can go out on my terms and not have something happen to my body, like a big time injury to where I have to step away, that's the biggest goal in football to be able to do it on my terms.
Yeah, and there's two parts of fighting your body. There's a fight in the body to like get it ready to play or to like deal with pain and stuff like that. That's actually not the kind I'm thinking about. That's like, you'll find this, and this is when you're going to start knowing it's whenever this time comes that you need to walk away. It's the fight in your body to like, you used to be able to do something that like you can't do anymore. And like, that's when it's like, you're fighting that to continue to get that back. And I think that's when it's like, it starts to just become hard. So I think bottom line is everybody knows when it's time for them, for the most part. I mean, I guess some guys come back. Actually, a lot of guys come back. But I also think part of that's because your body starts feeling really good when you're retired. But it's pretty amazing when you're not playing football, how much better you feel. So, yeah, everybody will know when it's time for them. Chris Jones says you're playing 6 more years. So you'd be
40.
You'd be 40 going on 41.
I think I'd just be going on 40.
No, you'd be going on 41 because you're going on
35
35 right now.
38, 39, 40.
You'd be 40.
So I turned 35 this year. That's a year.
Yep.
36 next year. 37 the year after that. 38 the year after that. 39 the year after that.
Nice. You're right.
I know.
Well done.
I know. I'm
math genius.
Math is my shit, man.
Gotta just use the numbers. You gotta use the fingers.
I'm Rain Man. You fucking put me on a roulette table. I will fucking make it rain.
Good job. Good job.
He was blackjack too. He was actually doing real math. I just do speak it into existence math. All right, here we go. Keep this thing moving. Last bit of Chiefs news. We got our Super Bowl rings, and it was a fucking unbelievable night.
Congratulations.
And the ceremony was broadcast live everywhere across the globe. If you haven't caught wind of who all was watching.
Nice. There we go.
It was a fun evening. It's always good to see, teammates that aren't with you anymore. Got to see my guy Nick Allegretti, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, who's up in Buffalo now. Nicky's over in DC with the Commanders. It's fun to just get the crew back together. But honestly, I think Pat said it best when we were on the field for our last mini camp practice earlier that day. He said, "Yeah, let's go enjoy this evening, but let's put this thing in the rear view, man. Let's put this in the almanac.
Already
Let this be what it is.
Yeah.
Let's keep this thing moving, man. We got a lot we want to do, and we're very focused to keep our eyes on the prize. But it was a fun evening, man. It was a good deal.
Well, that's awesome.
The Hunt family did an absolutely amazing job. The venue was beautiful. The music was awesome, and there were a bunch of. It was cool to just be around everybody in the organization under one roof. It was cool.
Well, let's take a look at this bad boy. They keep getting more and more just ostentatious. No, that's not a word.
Doesn't even sound like a word.
Ostentatious. Thank you, Brandon. Fuck. 529 diamonds and 38 rubies. Totals 14.8 carats. 4 Marquise diamonds. Is that for MVS?
No.
Represents
Marquise. I'm trying to get my guy Marquise a ring.
4 Marquise diamonds represent the franchise's 4 Lombardi trophies. The base of the trophies are made from 19 custom-cut baguette diamonds, distinguishing the Chiefs as the first team to win back-to-back Super Bowls in 19 seasons. Has the game-winning Tom and Jerry play on the inside. That's dope. Very, very cool.
Yes.
One major little goof on the ring. Miami is listed as the 7 seed because it has all of the games you guys had to win to get there. Miami was actually the 6th seed. I guess that's just the way the ring is. Like nobody's going to are you going to get it fixed?
I don't give a shit.
Does anybody care?
I like it that we didn't give a fuck about what seed Miami was in. Fuck it. Yeah, they were the 7th. Who cares? They could have done no seeds on the side of them. I would have been fine.
That's my thing. Yeah,
I think it makes it more unique. Like, oh yeah, and we made it really detailed, and oops, we screwed up. Just makes it more exclusive. Like, it was something we screwed up about something that means nothing.
So awesome design. I do think that this looks cool. I like the way it's in the football. You guys have 3 Super Bowl rings. Of the 3 Super Bowl rings, which ring, not which one means the most as far as like in your head, like favorite one you have, just aesthetically, which of your Super Bowl rings is your favorite?
I mean, this one's pretty damn cool. This one has, it's massive. It has like the kind of like the shape of the oval of the football with like just diamonds going around it. It feels like a championship ring when you look at it. It's like, damn, that thing feels and looks like a championship ring. But I would probably say the one last year was my favorite one. The top of the ring comes off, and it has a clasp, but you can wear it in different ways. And I think if I would ever like wear the rings out in a sense, or like want to like represent that team or that Super Bowl, I would probably wear that clasp on a necklace before I would wear that big fucking.
Dude, this is my whole problem with Super Bowl rings and what it's gotten to.
You can't wear it anywhere.
I fought so hard.
Obnoxious.
I fought so hard in 2018 after we won the Super Bowl to get a ring that was just like a big ring, but a wearable ring. And I lost. Like, it was like me and like two other guys, and everybody was like, no. Put as many diamonds on that motherfucker that they can fit on it. And I'm like, dude. I
went up to Clark Hunt. I was like, dog, we win another one, man. I don't know how it could get any bigger. We're just going to need a brass knuckle of fucking the Super Bowl brass knuckle.
I like those old ones where it's just like a gold ring. It looks like almost like it's like a class ring with a big ass ruby right in the middle of it. I don't need
about the Ray Finkel ring.
Yes, I like that because I can wear that every day. I cannot first of all, I can't wear mine because I lost it in Chile. But if I had it, I can't wear it. Like it like rubs your other fingers.
Ray Finkel was the AFC Championship ring.
Well, this is another question I have. Your guys, do all of your Super Bowl rings say world champion, or do some of them say Super Bowl champions?
What do you mean?
So this ring says world champion on the top instead of Super Bowl
because
champion.
We're world fucking champion.
I'm just asking a question.
Fuck what you say, what anybody else says about the NFL not being in the world and football being about the world and playing up. The NFL is the top premier league. Nobody is beating the Super Bowl champions. We are the world champions.
I'm not making that argument. I'm asking a question. Of your 3 Super Bowl rings, do they all say world champions or do they say Super Bowl champions? I'm just wondering.
I have no idea.
Well, the reason I'm asking is because AFC was not a part of the NFL, right? They were the AFL, right? That's traditionally how the AFC came in, right?
Correct.
Before the Super Bowl, it was just world champion. And then I think the Super Bowl got confirmed into the NFL once the NFC and AFC merged. So it was like world champion, still like a nod to like the AFL, like rings. No,
I don't think so.
I'm just curious because most Super Bowl rings say Super Bowl champion, right?
I don't think so because Lamar Hunt was, I think, on record creating the name Super Bowl.
Oh, nice. That's dope.
It might not have been Lamar, but it was somebody in the Hunt family or somebody in the organization that like pitched the idea, and everybody kind of was like, yeah, that.
So I'm way off.
I don't know. It might be an underlining thing.
Just curious.
I don't think the Hunts are into it like that. No, I think they just say world champion because we are the world champions.
Fair enough. That's easy as that.
There you go.
And in other news, I made it to the Super Bowl ring ceremony.
Yeah.
Not in person, but in spirit. This wonderful.
Oh, of course, yeah.
What is it? Is it just like a little?
It's like a little paperweight or something.
Yeah, it's just like a little figure.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it. I don't know why they made it, but
I like everything about it other than me holding a Super Bowl that I lost, and it is like the death of me. But other than that, I think the whole thing is pretty dope. Did you get one for me?
They said I got 2.
So you got one for me?
Yeah.
I might make it into like a Christmas ornament. That thing would be cool looking from like a tree.
The thing is heavy, too. That thing is solid.
Yeah, I'm going to put on a tree. I'm just going to saw off my right arm. Just going to saw that one off.
It's metal.
I'll saw it off. They make jets that can cut metal. I'll get it off.
Good cut. Good call.
I'll take it over to Operation Breakthrough. They'll get it off for me.
They'll figure it out. Yeah. Ooh, or you switch it up instead of the last year's Super Bowl or LIVV, you get your Super Bowl on there.
But then it's like I earned the other one, which I'm not. I think I'm just going to sell it. Yeah. Or just add another I. So then it's just, they're both Super Bowl 58.
Yeah, good point.
I like that first of all, this was that was such a fun moment. And then I also love that they kind of gave a little nod to Buffalo with the maple leaf as the happy trail.
Chest
right
hair,
there. Just the belly button hair.
I mean, that's what your belly button hair looks like.
Is it? I got a maple leaf?
Yeah.
All right. Well, now that I don't have a Super Bowl ring, I guess that's the only bit of Super Bowl lore that I have in my house until I get my ring mirror made.
Jesus, I forgot you. All right. Let's keep this thing moving. We actually have some Eagles news, too. The Eagles are officially innocent.
We're innocent.
The league announced Thursday that the Eagles did not have contact with then free agent Saquon Barkley during the 52-hour legal tampering period.
That's right.
Yeah. Thankfully, we did.
I don't know who accused us.
Podcast.
I don't know who accused us.
Might have been the New York Football Giants. After reviewing text messages, emails, and other documents related to the signing, the interviewing of Saquon Barkley, general manager Howie Roseman, and head coach Nick Sirianni, and Penn State head coach James Franklin, the NFL found no evidence the team violated the anti-tampering policy.
Wonderful. That's right.
Yeah.
If the quads don't fit, you must acquit.
There you go. Very nice. How thrilled would you be to have your text messages received by the NFL?
Man, I mean, I don't have like anything incriminating on there.
Nothing incriminating,
but there's something vulnerable about handing over a phone to pretty much any entity.
Anybody.
Yeah. And the reality is the government already has it. They're watching everything we do, Trev.
Dude, watch away.
Be careful what you say.
I'm not doing anything illegal. Obviously, of the jokes that I have with my friends and you would probably be the most gas anybody could ever have. But
I'm not doing anything illicit, but I am not afraid to type anything into Google.
Listen, that's how I get more aware on certain things.
That's exactly right. Safe search off.
I'm in there. I want to see this shit. The Falcons were not as fortunate as the Eagles, though, and 100% did that shit. And were found guilty of tampering Kirk Cousins, who would have been the last person I would have thought would have been guilty for anything in life, well, let alone this.
Kirk is not guilty. The Falcons are guilty. Kirk can do whatever he wants.
It's a good point.
Yeah, so the Falcons are the ones that are guilty here. Yeah, the league found they had improper contact with Kirk Cousins, Darnell Mooney, and Charlie Warner. During the 52-hour legal tampering period, Atlanta will forfeit its 2025 fifth-round draft pick and pay a team fine of $250,000, while general manager Terry Fontenot will pay a $50,000 fine. So a bunch of slap on the wrist and you get a franchise quarterback. Worth it! Did we know that Cousins triggered this investment? The only weird thing is that they then wasted another draft pick on another quarterback. Hey, whatever. Did we know that Kirk Cousins triggered this investigation himself? I did not know that.
Did not.
Cousins essentially admitted during the introductory media conference that he had contact with the Falcons staff members before free agency officially began. So he admitted it. He's unknowingly incriminated himself. This is how you know
he unknowingly incriminated
himself, his team. This is how you know that Kirk is such a good dude. He's never done anything. Like, he doesn't even know that he's even doing something wrong.
He did. God damn it, man. He's just so innocent, man. Fuck!
Just such a great dude.
He's wearing chains, shirtless on planes, man. Fuck!
Anybody else that has tried shenanigans is like, all right, you don't release information like this.
I just met him today, actually.
Talking. Yeah, we talked. We were having lunch. What are you talking about?
Yeah, fuck. We talked about your mom.
Yeah.
I only get one your mom joke on Father's Day. That's it.
You're always ready to be incriminated when you've been in the Kelsey household. Not revealing any information. Jason, where were you Wednesday? Why are you asking? I don't remember. I forget.
I get hit in the head for a living.
I don't even remember what I did earlier today. You expect me to remember Wednesday? Like the back of my hand?
You're insane. You're insane if you think I have that good of a memory. I live life on instincts, okay? I don't document things up here in this brain.
I was hanging out with Eric. No, I wasn't at Eric's house. I was hanging out with Eric. We were at the park. No, I wasn't in Fairfax. I was at Canterbury. I'm bobbing and weaving. So there's a question in here on the rundown that says, how aware are players of tampering rules?
Not very aware at all.
Well, in the tampering period is confusing because like free agency starts a certain day, but the league has moved to this tampering period. And I would say that most players have no idea when that tampering period starts. If you're going to be a free agent, you just kind of assume that people are going to start calling you. And I would say in all probability, the Falcons are not the only team that reached out to Kirk Cousins during this time frame. There are probably any team that was interested in reaching out to him.
Well, fucking time out. They need to get fucking hit too. It doesn't matter if you fucking get the guy, like if you land the guy.
Nobody accuses
them up. Yeah. If they're getting my text messages, they better fucking hold everybody fucking accountable here.
But here's the problem. Nobody accuses the teams that didn't sign the player as the ones that were tampering.
Yeah, but if you're getting emails and shit,
I'm not buying
emails and shit, you better fucking hold everybody accountable.
This happens every year. A team loses a player and they accuse other teams of tampering. And the reality is that all of these teams are reaching out to agents and people before the tampering period starts. I'm not believing that any of this is first negotiated on the spot day one of tampering period.
There's no way in hell how we got Saquon Barkley to sign that contract. Come on.
But that was definitely not tampering. It's been confirmed. They checked the text messages. They checked the emails. They checked the phone calls.
Yeah.
No tampering.
If the quads don't fit.
Must have quit.
Jason, last bit of football news. What we got?
Yeah, we got the wide receiver market just getting reset again.
Oh, shit.
That's right. Justin Jefferson signed a 4-year, $140 million contract.
I should have been a wideout. I should have learned to catch the ball.
So essentially, the wide receiver market has surpassed the tackle market, which I think tackles, it was always around the same, but now the wide receiver market is officially up there.
Oh, yeah.
Justin Jefferson signed a 4-year, $140 million contract to stay with Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, what does that equate to? 4 for 140.
34, I think.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Dude, I'm just so good at fucking math.
It's not. It doesn't equate to that exactly. Maybe it's 35. It's 35.
Nope, it's just under 35.
It's 35, exactly. It has to be an even number because it's an even number. It's 35. It's 35. 35. 140 divided by 4 is 35. Are you challenging me on this one too?
No.
Use your fingers. Use your fingers.
You got it, dude.
You got to go all the way up to 140. 1, 2.
What's 4 for 25?
What's 4 times 25?
Yeah.
100.
So you add 40 to that.
That would be 140.
I lost you with that, yeah. So good.
140 divided by 4 is 35. That's all I know. I don't know what math you're doing in your head.
What? 125 or 25 times 4.
Why are we doing 25?
Because that's the easy one. That's the one you already know is 100.
I don't know where you're at. I'm just doing 140.
What's 25 plus 10? 35. You do that 4 times. It's 40. I'm telling you, man, I'm Rain Man. You can't fucking get into my knowledge.
So wait, time out. Are you still saying it's 34 or are you now on 35?
It's 35, 100%.
Okay. You do it your way. However you're getting there, you keep getting there. 35. Five of the top 8 highest paid non-quarterbacks are now wide receivers. That is A.J. Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and CeeDee Lamb and Jamar Chase are coming. Some of these numbers are kind of like happenstance. Like last year, there weren't a lot of these receivers are now up. Like as a percentage of the cap, let's take the A.J. Brown. I love A.J. Brown. Let's take the percentage of the cap though. Tyreek Hill signed his 4-year contract 2 years ago in Miami.
Yeah, it'd be 3 of this year, yeah.
He got a $30 million per year average when he signed that deal. That is a higher percentage of the salary cap than A.J. Brown, who's perceptively making more per year because it's $32 million. So like when that deal was done, it was taking more away from the cap on average, probably, depending on how it was structured.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson, $35 million. again, that 30 million adjusted, it's probably about the same. It's probably similar. I don't know. What was the salary cap in 2022? We'd have to do that. Anyways, I guess what I'm getting at is all of these numbers that continue to look like they're exponentially higher, a lot of that is due to the salary cap continuing to go up. And it's the same thing with quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins signs this deal. And it's like, it's the biggest quarterback contract in history. And it's like, well, if you adjust it to like the percentage of what the salary cap is, it's really not that much more than what he should be getting. But like when you look at it from that, so like I think sometimes these numbers get thrown out there and people just compare numbers to like previous years, like it's like bada 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 boom, and they kind of it's not completely accurate. But what is accurate is that 5 of the top 8 highest paid non-quarterbacks are receivers. The receiver market has gone up, and I would say that that kind of started with you guys when you guys had Tyreek, when you had MVS, and then who was the other really fast guy? Who's the other really fast guy? Maybe not MVS. Who are the?
You're talking about the Legion of Zoom?
Yeah.
We had Tyreek, Sammy Watkins, Mecole Hardman.
Mecole was another fast one, but there's a third one that was like really, really fast. It wasn't Sammy.
Sammy was really, really fast.
All right, Sammy.
And then Demarcus Robinson. Am I missing somebody? God damn, I've been playing football for too long.
I feel like when that offense was so explosive that the entire league put a big emphasis on getting more speed. A lot of that centered around Tyreek Hill, just solely as a player.
I mean, he changed the game, man.
People were looking for the next Tyreek Hill the moment he was in Kansas City.
Correct.
It feels like there's been a big push to get star receivers because the explosive offense that was generated by the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know. Maybe I'm putting too much on you guys. There's also been obviously what's happened in Miami with the amount of speed that
Mike McDaniels.
I forget whether it's McDaniels or Daniels. Mike McDaniel has accumulated down there. You know, what they've done with Shanahan and just getting really, really fast running backs, Raheem Mostert and some of these guys. So speed is at an all-time premium in the NFL. Like, I think probably never before. Even though speed's always been important, it is a hot commodity, it feels like, in modern day NFL.
Speed kills.
A.J. Brown, he's got speed and size, a little bit dangerous. I think that has kind of shifted a lot of teams to push to try and get offenses that are in that mold. Maybe that's just my thinking on it. But it feels like it's timed up with the Legion of Zoom. Like when Seattle won the Super Bowl, all of a sudden you saw corners getting paid ridiculous money in DBs because they had that the Legion of Doom. They had the backfield with Chancellor and freaking Byron Max.
Everybody sees what's successful and they want that on their team. I hear you. I hear you. I think Tyreek definitely started the small, fast guys get fucking paid the most.
Right.
He's one of those guys that was like the anomaly. Like, before Tyreek, you never saw a really tiny. I don't want to say tiny because he's not that small, but you never saw a small receiver get paid the most in the league. It was always the Calvin Johnsons, the Julio Joneses, the AJ Greens. You know what I mean? The Jerry Rice, the tall guys, the Randy Mosses, yeah. It was just a different day and age and a different game. Now you can do so much with receivers. You know, the jet sweeps, the reverses, the end arounds, the screens.
Yeah, that's an interesting way of looking at it.
When you're as good as Tyreek is,
AJ and Justin,
more, essentially.
AJ and Justin are definitely. I mean, you can do all those gadget stuff with Justin Jefferson as well, but I would say Jefferson and AJ are pretty prototypical receiver molds, right?
Yes.
I think that this is an interesting point you're bringing up, and maybe it's you guys, but it's also the Shanahan offense that utilizes a lot of those gadgety players within it, where Tyreek Hill is a perfect piece for that, which is why he's down there in Miami. And then, Jalen Waddle will fit that mold. Amon-Ra St. Brown fits that mold. All of those guys, I would say they can do the traditional receiver stuff, but they're also these like quick, more like Dachshund type receivers that can get.
Dachshund.
Yeah. They're more Dachshund.
Okay, Dachshund.
In their speed. So yeah, I think that's an interesting take, and I think that makes a lot of sense. All right, let's get to some questions about building rosters though, because traditionally, you're building. Well, I don't even know if that's traditional. how would you build a team? Typically, the way I've thought about it is obviously quarterback is number one. That's the first thing you want. But you build through the trenches. You have to have a great offensive line, a great defensive line, skill position players.
That
are
will
after
forever be football's focal point.
Yes.
You can't tell me that you can win a football game without controlling that fucking line of scrimmage.
And this is the way I like to say it to people is like an offensive line and a defensive line aren't going to win you many games. But if you don't have a good one or a really good one, they're going to lose you games. There's going to be games where you're going to not have that trench battle won. And typically it's going to be at an important time of the year.
I've seen a bunch of games won by offensive line.
That's fine.
I think
running the ball.
Modest. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Ending the game with the ball in your hand. That's how you win a football game.
Yeah.
In the fourth quarter if you're up. And
but typically that happens because the other trench is so bad. But yes, yeah.
Dude, I've seen it where it's just battle for battle. And you're just fighting for 3 to 4 yards a pop when you know we're running it.
All right. I'll give it to you. I just think for the most part, the reason you want a great offensive lineman can't make plays.
I hear what you're saying.
Offensive line is a facilitator for skill players to do their job. Defensive line, maybe it's a little bit different because they are making plays. They're getting sacks. They're getting TFLs. They're doing a lot of things that are stat driven. Offensive line is more just a position of, we need to make sure that the skilled person has an opportunity to be the player that they are. If you don't have a good offensive line or good defensive line, you're going to get exposed when you play good trench play. And this is really like when you think about like college football, like SEC football, Big Ten football, these are the biggest differences. Like believe it or not, there are great skill players in at MAC schools. There's great skill players in Pac-12 schools.
Yeah, 100%.
There are outstanding skill position players in all levels of college football, even Division III. Like there's some great players that have come out of Mount Union and stuff like that. But where the real difference is, quite honestly, is like the offensive line, defensive line. Like it is harder to find those guys that can compete at the SEC and Big Ten level at smaller schools, which is why they just can't compete when they get on the same field. If you can't establish anything in the trench, it's going to be really, really hard.
You're right. And I think that, I think Tyreek was really that first kind of undersized receiver that got paid the fucking buku bucks. And now anybody can get that kind of money.
Yep.
You're only getting that money if you get that opportunity to showcase your talent in that way.
There's a question on here. Does it make sense for a position group other than quarterback to exceed 20% of a team's cap? I don't even know that it makes sense for a quarterback to exceed 20%. But that's up for argument.
It is what it is.
Yeah. My point is, I'm fine with them getting more in dollars than 20% of the cap. But if we're a good GM, we should be structuring it so that it's not 20% of the cap. Like there's ways to extend quarterbacks and kick cans down the road. Like
I can see it right now. I can't wait for you to be a GM, man. I can't wait, dude. I can see it right now. You're so fucking well thought out in this kind of stuff. I can see it right now, man. You would fucking thrive.
Well, I got to learn I'm just going to start studying under Howie Roseman, School of Howie.
Just go in there with fucking what's Howie's deal? Does he like biscuits? Does he like, are you trying
to get me to Ted Lasso? Howie Roseman?
Just Ted Lasso. Yeah, just go in there. Like, yeah. So what are you thinking on this contract that we got coming up?
That's funny. That's good. Oh man. What is Howie? Howie, I know he likes tequila. He's got his tequila.
No, you can't do that. Tequila's too hardcore.
Well, I can't do his tequila, but he likes tequila.
You just got to go in there with like little treat of like, what's the sugar coated, like Frosted Flakes stuff.
I can picture it.
Puppy chow, dude.
Is it what's called?
I'm pretty sure it's called puppy chow.
All right.
Don't do that to Howie.
Dude, how do you think of stuff like this? You're such a like people person. Like you just know your like gifts, all of it. Like you just are great at it. I don't know how you do this.
Just a little something that'll just brighten your day. Just like, God damn it.
It's so good.
Get off this call and now there's just like a puppy chow.
I don't know how you do this.
Sugary delight.
Well, I'll have to figure out how I can coax Howie Roseman into teaching me his general managing ways. Even though I'll never probably do that, but why not? Just got to learn.
Why not? Yeah, there you go. Never say never.
Since 2020, 27 wide receivers have been picked in the first round. Yeah, I mean, it's a passing league. It is really, really hard. and now that Travis has said this about shorter receivers, I have not thought about it that way, but teams have found ways to utilize these Swiss Army knives as integral pieces of their offense.
Very well said.
And then outside receivers that win one-on-one are always going to be high paid because it's the hardest to double a guy out on the outside. Like if he can win that one-on-one matchup and that's always there, it's very difficult. Yeah. You got to do some creative things to help that outside corner out. That's why corners and wide receivers have always gotten paid big bucks. Yeah. I think this is a trend that is going to keep happening until defenses adjust or it just is going to keep happening. We'll see. These shorter receivers are, in a lot of ways, are being used as like by H-backs or as a quasi running back on a lot of this stuff. So like Tyreek Hill is like somewhat of a receiver, but he's kind of like an H-back. Like Deebo Samuel is kind of like an in-between player. And they're receivers, but they do other things as well. What is of big value in the NFL right now are these players that do multi things because the league has become so
creative. Well,
it's become so multi-offense, like multiple personnels. Like if you can go out there with one personnel, and this is why the San Francisco offense works so well with Deebo Samuel and Juszczyk.
Don't forget G Kittle.
Where you have these pieces that can all of a sudden you can be in 11 personnel, you can be in 12 personnel, you can be in 21 personnel.
And you got to cover the whole fucking field.
Yeah, and you can run all of the plays out of all of those different personnels where they have maybe it's not as strong as being in a legitimate form of it, but it's good enough that like it puts the defense in a bind that like, am I playing nickel? Am I playing base? Am I playing big nickel? Am I playing man? Am I playing zone? It puts a stress as to what offense am I playing?
Yeah.
Let's get some no dumb questions.
All right, now let's move on to some no dumb questions because there's no such thing as dumb questions, just two dumbasses answering those questions. All right, now here we are, ladies and gentlemen. 92% No Dumb Questions is brought to you by Accelerator Active Energy Drink.
Cheer!
Accelerate your life.
Boom.
First no dumb question is from Wrong Championship 593, I believe. If you could use a time machine one time only, where would you go?
The old time machine question. Interesting. Do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
I mean, anytime I think of time machine, I think of Marty McFly.
Oh, there you go.
And I think of Doc. So
Back to the Future?
Yeah, Back to the Future. So if I were to create a time machine or get in a time machine, I would probably go back to the future.
So you would go back in time, but you can't go back to the future because you can only use it one time.
I don't even think I would go back. I think I would go to the future.
Yeah, this is the question I'm asking. If you can only use it one time, does that mean you can't come back? You're just stuck there.
Just answer. I think it's just like if you could use a time machine only one time, where would you go? I would go light years into the future just to see what ends up happening in the future.
Yeah. I mean, the future's nice.
I got to see what's happening in the future. I like it's cool to maybe see a dinosaur in person. But at the same time, it's like, I'm trying to see what the fuck is going on in the future here.
Right. All right.
Like, do we all turn into computers? Because if so, I want to get a head start on that now.
I don't know. I feel like I can't go into the future because even trying to relate to like kids coming up now, it's like, man, I can't even think about kids 40 years from now. Like, this is going to be weird.
Dude, what do you mean?
What's the music going to be in 40 years? I'm going to be like, what the fuck is this? Hip hop in the 90s and hip hop in the 80s, when it was done by like dudes that were living that life, hits way different than like now when it's like auto-tune renditions of like people like, and it's the same thing in country music. If I hear one more country song that's like, I got my boots in my truck going through the fields. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? That's not country music. That's not country music. Put on some fucking Willie Nelson. I am tired of country music and what it has become. It is horseshit. Horseshit.
I like some of the country music coming out.
Hey, listen, some of it sounds good. It's the same thing with hip hop. It sounds good when you're in a club.
You a fan of Shabuzi?
I'd have to listen to it. I might have heard it, but it depends. Like, I can listen to modern country and I can listen to like modern hip hop when I'm like out in the right
Shabuzi.
When I'm out in the right environment. But like listening to it to like really enjoy it, like Willie Nelson, to me, like the way he wrote songs, like Chris Stapleton, obviously right now, shout out to
I mean, he's just a performer.
Yeah, he's unbelievable.
That's what I'm saying. It's a bang. When you're playing the music and got a voice like that, that's forever.
Tried and true. Anyways, let's get back to the no-no question.
Oh yeah. Time machine. Where are you going?
I have my tricky way of answering this. Like the real answer to this is you go to the future when time travel is invented, right? So you travel to the future when time travel is invented. So now you can time travel whenever you want because now it's invented.
You go everywhere, yeah.
Then you go back in time to when before it's invented, kill the guy that invents it. So now you're the only person that can time travel. And then you have unlimited time travel. You have unlimited time travel. And you're the only one who can do it. So you got a leg up on everybody. But,
name that machine. Name that movie.
Did I just steal a movie plot?
Instead of Google, it's Lugal. Yeah.
Lugal?
Hot tub time machine right there, man. What do we got? The next one is from S_HAACK, whatever. What Olympic sport would you be good at? Can't be a sport you've ever played before. Me and Jason have kind of been on this, and I've never actually played it. But we both kind of been in on, hey, dude, let's just go and see if we're good. God damn it, I'm drawing a blank on what it's called.
Talking about curling?
Yes. Let's just go and see how good we are at curling.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we're good at cornhole. We're good at beer pong.
Bocce ball.
We're good at bocce. I just won. Actually, I lost. Fuck. I was just playing bocce ball on the beach. We got to get out on a curling.
We just got to see. Because something about that touch. I could just.
Yeah. I'm a good sweeper.
I know Jason's.
Yeah. I mean, I don't sweep often, but when I do it, it's good.
Yeah. You're tactical. And you're brilliant. And I think we'd be really good at being like cheeky with it, like hitting certain.
Yeah. We're tacticians.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's the way we're wired.
We get our understanding of angles
like the Japanese.
And speed.
Yeah.
And I just feel like we'd kill it.
I think we'd also be good at like a 2-man bobsled. I think we'd be a good 2-man bobsled team.
Neither one of us can drive. I don't know if that's the best.
Yeah, we got the Ed Kelsey genes there. Just jerky. Dude, I can't get in a car with Dad. It's like, are you not feeling what you're doing to this fucking thing right now? I'm getting seasick. How the fuck am I getting seasick?
You gotta love how everyone looks at their family members driving, man. Everybody has
But then I found out I'm the same way. Kylie thinks I drive the exact same way as Pop.
That's what I'm saying. And I know for a fact everybody thinks that I drive like that. So it's whatever. So I'm going to say curling.
I'll double down on curling.
Let's get all out on the ice, man. Fuck, we got to get out on the ice.
So we're Winter Olympics guys. We're Winter Olympics.
Oh, 100%. Keep me out of the heat. I'm out.
Do we have a Summer Olympic that we would maybe be good at? There's a list here Brandon has compiled. I'm looking. Why does Summer Olympics just seem so much harder?
Because you got to be more
into it. Yeah. Handball. We used to play handball in the backyard with Dad. Dad used to play handball.
We were a big handball team.
I mean, technically you need to play handball in a racquetball court, I think, but I think we could do that. We could do handball. Maybe not. My elbow shot.
I don't have the arms anymore. Yeah, I can't even throw a fucking baseball.
We're too heavy for equestrian.
Yeah.
I mean, Kylie could do field hockey. Fencing?
No.
Just looks weird. Beach volleyball. I'd be the setter. I think we could do beach volleyball.
Dude, it's shoulders again. I'm not doing this.
Badminton? You ever seen those guys play badminton? How hard they hit that shit?
You got to be.
That shit's fun to watch. I like watching badminton.
Badminton's good.
High level badminton play, exciting. Let me tell you.
Yeah, dude. I don't think we have. We're gonna have to watch the Summer Olympics.
Dude, artistic swimming, also known as synchronized swimming.
You were a male cadet.
We can both swim. I was a male cadet at high school. Trav.
I'm elegant.
Is a knowingly great dancer, and he can swim, so he could probably transfer.
Great dancer is such a wild statement.
No, it's not. It's a very well-known fact.
Because I fucking do dumbass dances in the end zone.
You know why? Great dancer. You know why? Because you're a great dancer. I think we'd make a hell of an artistic swimming team.
All right. I'm down. Synchronized swimming. All right. It's one of my favorite movie intros of all time. Which one am I thinking of?
Is it based? No. What movie? I know. I can picture the scene.
Legendary. It's not just that one. It's one of he's everywhere. He's got he does the whole like dancing in the street with the entire like people that are just minding their business, and everybody gets into the what are those plays called? Fuck. God damn it. I wish I was smarter. You know what I mean? Like I just wish I was smarter. I could go in the memory bank, pull out a file of shit and actually talk about it. Fuck, I am the worst.
Is it Austin Powers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, ding, 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 ding. Dude. Just watch the opening to Austin Powers and you'll fucking know what I'm talking about. It's great.
I got it now. I'm with you. That does it for this round of No Dumb Questions. It is brought to you by our friends at Accelerator, Active Energy.
Hey-o.
And Trav, that also does it for this show. That wraps up another episode of New Heights. Make sure you subscribe to the New Heights channel so you know when all the new episodes are coming out. We'll be back with a new episode next week, and you're going to want to see this one, I think.
Hey-o.
Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Once again, New Heights presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by Crown Royal. When you live generously, ladies and gentlemen, you live royally. And don't you forget it. Crown Royal goes especially well with Apple.
Apple?
Yeah.
Apple what?
Crown Apple. I like the Crown Apple, Crown Royal. That's why I said that. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Because you get apple juice and mix it with Crown, you get a nice drink. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S. Thanks to our production and crew for always making us look good. And thank you to the 92%ers for tuning in. See you guys next week. I wish there was a way I could like reconfigure where everybody was. Like, I wish you were closer to where the screen was. I have to look all the way over here. This could all be fixed if I just grab the fucking Pelican as I'm walking out of the door. All right.
Grab the what?
Gosh, Jason, you don't get out of the house, you wouldn't know.
You say the Pelican?
Yeah, the Pelican.
What's a Pelican?
A pelican is a bird native to like the equator, I would say. It's roughly, you can see them a lot in Miami.
I think pelicans are all over.
They like to get their pink coat from the shrimp.
I think you're thinking of flamingos.
Damn it, that is a flamingo. What is a pelican? A pelican is a pelican. Oh, a pelican. Yeah, pelicans are
I know
everywhere.
what the bird pelican is, but what do you mean you were going to grab a pelican leaving the house?
I can neither confirm nor deny I said that, Jason.
What did you say? Okay, what did you say?
I'm an idiot, is what I said, essentially.